Hey everyone, this is the video that was supposed to be live of Welcome to. I'm actually going to put this over here so it's not quite as loud. This is the video that was supposed to be live of Welcome to, where we played the game and you have a chance to check it out and play it, and you can use that PDF to download your own copy or fill it out online and not have to waste any paper. So I'm going to get right to it and how you play the game, so forth. In this game, you are filling out neighborhoods. You have different plans that you try to fill out. When you're in a multiplayer situation, whoever fills one of these out first gets the higher point, and then it goes to the lower point. In a solo game that I'm playing, what it is there's this solo player card. You take half of the deck, you shuffle it into the second half of the deck. After that solo card is shuffled into the second half of the deck, somewhere in there, then you just put that on the bottom half of your deck because you're going to be taking 3 cards. We'll look at the cards in a second. But you're going to be taking 3 cards and you pick 2 of them. One for their action, which you can't see here. So I'll put those down here. Hopefully we can see them. Well, one for its action and one for its number. So there's numbers and actions on each card. So I'll show those cards as I put them out. I'm actually going to put the plans back above up here out of the way since we're limited on screen space. But one for its action, one for a different one for its number, and then discard the third. I'll shuffle that in the top there a little bit so I don't know what's coming next. In this game, as you fill out your streets and neighborhoods, you try to get little areas that are a certain size. So like here, I want a neighborhood that is a street that is completely filled from one side to the other. Once I do that, if I do that before that card comes out, I get 8 points. If I do it after that card comes out, then I only get 4 points. This one is get 3 little sections, one of a 3, one of a 3, and a second, and then finally one of a 4. So 3, 3, and 4. And then this one here is to get a 3 and a 4. That's convenient that these go together. And again, if I get those after the thing comes out, then I get the lower of the points. Okay, so those are the city plans. There's actually a big stack of city plans, and I do have some expansions, so there's additional cards in there, but you just pick some randomly. And then in your neighborhood, you have 3 streets, 1, 2, 3. If you choose the landscape, then you get to cross off parks on a street that you use the number on, and you can go higher. If you get the pool, if you do a house that matches where a number in pool is, then you can get a pool, and as you go lower, you get more points. I forget what this is called. I think it's the temp or something like that. But you mark this off to make your numbers 0, 1, or 2 higher. In a multiplayer game, the one with the most of these used gets 7 points, 4 points, and 1 point for second and third players. And then you have these, which make the real estate more valuable. So each single neighborhood can go from being worth 1 point to 3 points. You always mark off the top, most, least valuable thing, and so forth. This is the biz. The biz allows you to basically restart a neighborhood because you're always going to be going from lowest number to highest. You can't go, can't put a higher number to the left of a right, to the left of a higher number. You always have to go low to high, except this allows you to let's see. I hardly ever use it. Duplicate. Oh, sorry. This one is duplicate any house that just, not just the one you built. So the first time it's not a big penalty. I try not to use these because these are penalties. So these are going to be negative scores at the end of the game. Just duplicate any house anywhere. This one allows you to restart. That's what this one is. And there's only a couple of those. If you use the first 2, you're going to lose 8 points. And if you use a bunch of these, you're going to lose some points too, a lot of points. And this one is you can always refuse a building thing. If you do that, then you're going to have you have one chance that it's free, and then after that, it's going to start costing you to refuse to build. So that's the basics of the game. The different expansions give you different player sheets, and those different player sheets have cards that come with them that add basically little just fun ways to score. So, all right. So I'm going to take the top 3 cards. We'll see what those are. Oops. And they do also show you in the top right corner what's going on with those cards too. So I have um, they're very shiny cards: 6, 5, and 9. 6, 5, and 9, and this one allows me to do parks. I like parks, so I'll probably leave that one on that side. I like parks and pools; those are my favorite things. And 5 and 6. So I'm gonna go. Let's see here. We're gonna start up here because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if I finish that whole street, oh, actually that one's the third street. So maybe I will start down here. I don't want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's 5. And then because of that, I get to mark off a park there. It means the parks on that street are going to be worth 2. Okay, so that's great. And then I didn't use the 6. That one's just discarded. And we'll put the next 3 down here. You can see what they are in the corner. Okay, so we got 2 with the real estate icon. So 6, 8, and 9, and another park. Sure, let's go for another park, and we'll make it a 6. And just go right there next to it. Continue filling up that street. Okay, and that's how the game goes. It's really not a hard game. One of the things I was thinking about after my interview with Cole Worley this week was like what victory points are actually signifying in the game. And I think in this game, they are something along the lines of the money that you as a developer are making. So maybe you're a developer in the 1960s. And so if you make the most victory points in this game, then you've made the most money. And it's you could imagine that being a 1-for-1 in this game. So we have the picket fence, the biz, and the park symbol, and our numbers are 10, 11, and 13. So let's see here. 10 would be 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. That one would be bad. 10 and another park. Why not? Let's just go all in on these parks. Probably foolish on my part, but okay, 10 and a park. But we're getting closer to filling up that road too. So something else good there. All right. And our next 3 are 6, 8, and 4. 6, 8, and 4. You know what? We're gonna have to make our 3s more valuable anyway. So let's make this an 8 and raise the value of our 3s. Let's do that. So now our 3 neighborhoods are worth 8. Hopefully we get to cash in on that because of those 3s on those city plans that we have to do anyways, right? Okay. So as a developer, who can get the city plans done first? They're going to make the most money. That kind of makes sense. And then if you can make the most desirable neighborhood, that you'd probably make more money that way, right? So I think that makes sense within this framework. So 6, 10, 13. Put the 13 down here. Or we could use the thing to raise the number. Actually, I really like that pool. I like pools. So where could we use the pool that makes sense? Can we use the pool that makes sense anywhere? Let's see. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. We could go up here and use the pool. No, except that's a tent. Where could we use the pool? The highest number in this game is 15. So there are some 15s. So I'm going to risk it and use the 13 here and do a pool. Pools are fun. Who doesn't like swimming in a pool? And then we mark that off. Now we have 3 points because of our pools. Got to get some points for those at some point. And we continue to fill that street in. All right, the next thing is 2 picket fences, another pool. So maybe we'll get another pool, maybe not. 5, 7, and 13. Nope, we could do a 7 pool right there. Perfect. And pool. Mark off the next one. Fantastic. So we really only need 1, 2, 6 more houses on that street. Okay, so we got 9. Well, we need a 9. We also need the 3. So what do we need? I think we're going to use the 3 because then we can make our 3 subdivision thing is a little bit more valuable. So we'll use a 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll go there. All right. And okay, we got a pool and 2 real estate options. Okay, 9s are good. 9 and a pool. Can't use the pool if we go there, but we could use 9 and another real estate thing. So let's do that. Close to finishing this street off, and we've just maxed out our 3s. Okay, 9 and 3s are valuable. So we need to start using picket fences when we see those to make sections of 3. Okay. 8, 7, 7. Pools and parks. Pools and parks. 7. 8, 7, 7, 7. Okay, let's see here. 5. Oh, get another pool up here. 7 and a pool, right? Yep. Okay, so another pool. That's good. That's 9 points now up there on pools. Here's a picket fence. I think we need to start worrying about those a little bit. 5 and a picket fence. We could go up here. Now with a picket fence, you can build a picket fence anywhere on any street. It doesn't matter where. So like I can put my 5 here, which I'm thinking about doing. I think well, do I want to put it there? Oh, sorry. No, I don't want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I do usually play this on when I'm playing the regular one. I have the dry erase, and I'm going to put a picket fence right here. Picket fence. Okay. But I thought it would be less shiny and easier to see today, although it's still kind of small. If I did it without my dry erase and just did pencil today, so there is a dry erase available for this if you play it a lot, like I do. So 15, 12, 5 parks, the biz, and raising the value of a real estate. I think I'm going to take the 15 here and just try to finish this last street off because we need to do that. So 15, and let's take a park one. Getting close to maxing those out, but that's okay. We raised up to 8 points. We only need 3 more, a 1, 2, and a 4. So we might have to use one of these to get to there where we need to, because that lets us increase or decrease. I haven't seen a whole lot of those though. So, all right. Oh, there it is. There's a 2 and a 2 and a 1. So on your handy dandy sheet, there's a bunch of these sheets, and I like the artwork. There's tons of different artwork on the back of these, but on your handy dandy player sheet, it comes with enough for 4. It shows you the odds of getting this. So there's an equal odds of getting 1s or 2s. But I have 2 2s here, so I better use the 2 up. And I'm going to use, but it'll put me in a pool. You know what? That's okay. So we're going to put in a pool, cross out the pool because we didn't get it. And then what do we want? Park? That's a nice amount of points. Yeah, let's take the park. Just max out the park. So we have 10 points, or 18 points at the end of the game for parks there. I don't usually max out the 4th one because I don't usually focus on the 4th one as much. But we've done it. So okay, next one. Yeah. 11, 7, 8. Okay, 11, 7, 8. You know, I'm last turn I probably should have used the 2 and turned it. No, I didn't have any of these. That's right. 7, 8, 11. Definitely going to use one of these and a picket fence so that I can get another area done. Because I got to get those 3s, remember. So 5. Let's do a 7 up here. Although I could use the 8 and get the pool. That pool is valuable. No, I can't because that's the 8. So let's see. Yeah, let's just do the 7 like I was talking about. 7 and another picket fence. 1, 2, 3 there. This can be kind of hard to see, so I usually do something like that. Okay. So we have 2 sections of 3. Both of them need a house to get them finished. That's not a big deal. That's not too hard. Oh, there's something that we can adjust. Okay. So we can take our 6 here and adjust it with this. That's in fact what I'm going to do. Down to a 4 so that this one is finished here. Okay, that's good. So that one is finished. We just need a 1. We need to see a 1 in order to finish off that other thing of 3 houses here. So hopefully we get a 1 here. What do we got? Anything good? Oh, there's a 3. And look, there is another one of these. It doesn't really gain us much points that way, but it does allow us to finish this. And since we finished that entire street, let's go back to that. Remember here, this plan, we get 8 points for the first plan. We finished the first city plan before that thing came out. So we were trying to do that. We were able to finish it. Now we need the 2 3s and a 4, and then a 3 and a 4. So basically, if we finish those at the same time, we'll get that. Let's see what comes up for sections of houses. And we already have 2 3 sections. So we just need a picket fence like here, and we'd finish off this one. And then if we had another section of 3, we'd finish off that. I don't know if we'll be able to do that in time to get the 12 points. But man, 12 points is great. So maybe I should focus on that. Let's see what we get. Okay. Oops, too many cards. 8, 12, and 10. 8, 12, and 10. Don't like my 8s there. 7, 8, 9, 10. We can put a 12 here, though. Put the 12 here and use... Oh, that's a pool. So we could use the 8 in the pool. Oh, yeah. I'm going to use an 8 in the pool. Yep. 8 pool. Nice. I like my pools because they're fun to swim in. 8 pool. Okay. And next one. All right. 1, 12, 12. Okay, so if I use the 1, 12, 12, if I use the 1 up here, I can do that. But I really wanted to see a picket fence. 12. 12 would be easy to use. And then I can make my 4s more valuable. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm going to use my 12 up here. And actually, you know what? I'm not going to make my 4s more valuable. I'm going to use that park and make my first street's parks more valuable. Okay. Next one. What do we got going on next? 3 cards. Oh, picket fence. Picket fence. Good. All right. So we're going to get, we know we're at least going to get the 3, 3, 4. We're going to get the 12 points. Well, and as soon as we get the 12 points, we get the 7 points too. So that's 19 points we're going to get from these 2 cards right away. Okay. So we just got to make sure we have a place. 8 and 4. Here, perfect 4. Because remember, I can use a picket fence anywhere. So I used a 4. I'll use a picket fence. I got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mark those off. And see that? We finished out these 2, both of them, before that solo player card came out. Oops, sorry, let me put it down there. We finished off both of these because we have a section of 3, a section of 3, a section of 4, and both of those have that. So we just got 19 points. All right, so 12 points here and 7 points there. We don't have to worry about those anymore. Now we're just getting points any other way we can. Okay, cool. So now, actually, the game, I think, ends because it ends in the traditional way or if the cards run out. So the game can end immediately if the player crosses off their 3rd building permit refusal. We didn't do that. Achieves all 3 city plans, which we just did do, and has built all the houses on their streets. We haven't done that one. And we didn't run out of cards, which is solo. So let's go ahead and add up our points. So here we got, let's see, 20. I've never done it just like that before, so I don't know how this will work out. It might be a good score, might be a bad score. So 20, 27 points. Okay, parks, we have 2 on the first one, none on the next one. Okay, so null and 18, another 20 points. And we did okay on pools, right? Because we got 1, 2, not this one, 3, 4, and that's what we marked off 4. So we get 13 points for pools. Not quite as high as I wanted, but not bad either. So between that and that, we have 30, 40, 60 points here so far. Between all that, this doesn't matter because, and maybe I do that wrong, but there is no first, second, third, so I don't ever count that in solo mode. Our sections of 3 are now worth 6 points. So 1, 2 of those. Nothing else got marked off, so we get 6 points for that. None of that, none of that. We do have a section of 4 though, and that one's going to be worth 4 points. That's a pretty low score there. That's all right because we didn't get any negative. Didn't get any negative there. So we just add these 60 and 10 is 70. That's a fairly low score for me. But hey, now you know how to play the game. Hope you enjoyed watching that. That is Welcome to, published by Deepwater and Blue Cocker Games, a game designed by Benoit Turpin. Thanks for watching.